3 rituals to honor the winter solstice. The winter solstice is an important time of rest and reflection as we begin our journey back into the light. Now, we can use this time energetically to help get clear on our intentions for the year, to rest, honor, and reset, and to really anchor ourselves into our spirit. So I'm going to share with you 3 rituals that you can use to amplify this energy and honor your past year while looking ahead. Means to stand still. And with the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the period of time where we experience the darkest, longest night. And just like ourselves, seeds that we have planted begin to germinate. This is a powerful and auspicious time to take stock of your past year, to get clear on your intentions ahead, and also to go within. Light cannot exist without darkness. And oftentimes these dark periods can flush up different emotions, different feelings that are asking us to clear. So I'm going to give you some simple rituals that you can use right now to amplify this energy. So first, before I go any further, hi, I'm Sonia. I'm a 4th generation intuitive, and I teach you how to plug back into your innate divine self, your intuition. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. So happy to have you here. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that little bell notification. And just a little housekeeping. I am teaching a workshop this Sunday, December 18th from 11 to 12:30 p.m. all on overcoming the most common roadblocks to manifestation. And if you are serious about laying a solid foundation ahead to manifest a life that feels good, then definitely come join me. It will be recorded on Zoom so you can watch it again and again. I would love to see you there. So enough housekeeping. Let's talk about the winter solstice. So the winter solstice has been celebrated for millennia. It is an auspicious time of a return back to light. And the first thing in really honoring the winter solstice is to create rituals. Rituals give our life meaning. And in our world that is constantly on fast forward, it's even more important than ever to create these rituals to honor and acknowledge ourselves, to root back into Mother Earth, and to root back into these traditions that have been passed forth for millennia. So the very first thing I want to say is that the winter solstice is also a period of great energy. Now, where the summer solstice is all about outward directed energy, the winter solstice is all about going inward. It's dark, it's cold. It is that same energy where we turn inwards. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is take 15 minutes of meditation. And in this, just empty yourself. You can energetically empty yourself. You know my favorite tool, hand on your heart, hand on your belly. And just imagine in your mind's eye that you're emptying yourself of all of the experiences and of this past year. See if there are any themes that come up. Is it celebrating how you've had better boundaries or different changes that you've made in your life? Really ask your spirit to guide you in this meditative period. And then after your meditation, I want you to write down all of your accomplishments and all of the things that you are proud of from this past year. It is so important that we honor the ways that we've grown and changed, and really use this as a moment of celebration. It can be very easy, especially if you are an empathic, intuitive person, to constantly be looking ahead or suffer from never good enough. When we can use this period to look over 2022 and say, these are the ways that I've grown, these are the lessons that I've learned, these are the ways that I've changed, not only helps to acknowledge ourselves, our spirit, and our own growth, but also helps to calm and quiet our ego that can be very critical of us. What are the things that you're proud of? What are the things that you want to celebrate? What are the things that you might also want to change? So second of all, now, after reflecting on all of your celebrations, often, like I said, this can bring up some emotional turmoil. It can bring up some things that have been hidden, because when we get still is really when we start to notice what's working and what's not. So think about what you intentionally want to change and make it bite-sized. Whether you want to anchor into a deeper spiritual practice, whether you want to let go of people-pleasing, whether you want to let go of overdoing, really pay attention to what are the things that you want to change. Now, write them down on a piece of paper, and with that, have a prayer. Holy Mother, Father God, please direct my spirit in its highest good, and let me let go of patterns and habits that no longer serve me. And then as you write these down, because when we writing first of all connects us to our subconscious mind, because our hands are connected to our heart space. So when we start to write them down and acknowledge them, we start to implant into our subconscious mind that we're ready to release this energy to create more space, more energetic space. Now, do one of my favorite things is put it in a little pot, go outside, light a candle, say a prayer, and burn them. Burning is a way that we can release that energy. This would be a really wonderful thing that you can do with a group and create like a group ritual. Everybody can share maybe some of their favorite accomplishments over the past year and the things that they really want to change and let go of. And as you burn these things, trust that you've turned it over to your higher self, to your guides, to your angels, and really let it go. Let me know in the comments, what is one thing that you want to let go of this year? For me, one thing that I'm gonna be really working on is slowing all the way down. I had a wonderful 2022, but it was very much on fast forward. So that is my intention of letting go of doing too much. Third of all, a really wonderful way that we can start to energetically prepare our home to bring in new energy of the new year is actually to do a deep clean. Go through all your stuff. I know you usually associate this with spring cleaning, but I like to do this in the winter. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve me, that doesn't feel good. Mary Kondo your house, Mary Kondo your life, donate things. You know, we have all these gifts that are coming in for Christmas, a really wonderful way, or Hanukkah, or whatever it is that you celebrate. This can be a really beautiful time to also give back and say, if this doesn't serve me, maybe it'll serve somebody else in need. Once we start to declutter and energetically clear our space, you can get some Florida water, which is very powerful. Put it in a mop, in a bucket, pour it in there, clean your space. This will help to energetically clear. Second, get a sage stick. Or you can use Palo Santo or whatever works for you. Light it and bring it into every room, energetically clearing the space, anything out. And last but not least, what you can really do if you want like the everybody out of the pool energy in the strongest way, get a deep pot and then get a half a cup of Epsom salt and then put rubbing alcohol just right over top of it. This is something that's called a green fire, a very powerful ritual for clearing. Make sure your pot is deep. Light that alcohol on fire and walk it into all of the rooms. You'll notice that the flame will go up in places that are more energetically charged, clearing the way. Walk it through your house, through your bedroom, through your bathroom, through all of the things to clear out old stagnant energy that does no longer work for you. Also, make an intention to clear your altars, clean them off. Put all your stones, your crystals, your different things in salt, which helps to draw out any old energy so you can move forward with energetic clarity in the year ahead. And last but not least, one of my favorite ways to really honor the winter solstice is to really step into a place of gratitude, not only for myself, but the world around me. So I like to make a really long gratitude list in my journal that really helps to anchor me into my heart space, helps to raise your vibration, and also helps to support you to see what is working in your life. What are the things that you love about yourself? What are the relationships that feel good? And last, make sure that you give yourself time rest, to be quiet, to go inward, to be introspective, to just see what are the different things that come come up that you're ready to let go and clear up this year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit subscribe, that bell notification, come to my workshop, check out my podcast, check out my spirit type quiz. And if you really are wanting to set the intention ahead, book a soul reading with me for 2023 so we can get clear on your soul purpose, your gifts, what's going on right now, and what's unconsciously blocking your way so that we can give you some grounded steps so you can move forward with ease. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sending you all my love and I'll see you next week. Bye.